Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to be looking at Ganryu-jima for the PC. The game was developed by Storyboard Studios and was published by Just 4 Games and Pixel Heart. Ganryu-jima is the super long awaited sequel to the first game, which was originally released on a Neo Geo back in 1999. So with over a 20 plus something waiting year period, was it worth it? Here's the review. The game's story is about a samurai known as Miyamoto Musashi who must travel from one part of Japan to another in order to find and defeat his nemesis, Kojiro, who is threatening to cause chaos all across Japan unless Musashi comes to meet with him. It's the typical type of B-movie revenge story where the hero defeated the villain in the first film but has now come back in the second one bigger and stronger than before. Throughout the game's story, our main character will interact with heroes and villains alike, and will tell our tale via either direct conversations or through a type of storyboard method. You'll get to know more about the game's main character and others that he meets along the way, but because this is a sequel, the game does expect you to know something about them beforehand, which is something I doubt many will, and because of that, some of these characters and their conversations between each other might not make a lot of sense to most. Ganryu-jima at its heart is a very old school 2D style ninja platformer. It is heavily inspired by classics such as Shinobi, Strider and Ninja Gaiden, and if you are an older gamer like myself, and you grew up with a Master System or whatnot, and then you play this, you will instantly recognise all the small nods in this game that it gives to those older ones. That being said, the gameplay itself feels a bit rough around the edges. It's a case of make one action too soon or too late, and it costs you dearly. And whilst you do have a health bar and can pick up health items along the way, it really doesn't help that the main character is quite stiff, which is rather strange considering what he's meant to be. Instead of handling a nimble ninja-esque type character, you can feel like you're handling the human fridge freezer. Ganryu-jima's retro 16-bit era style graphics are nice, and all the game's artwork looks fantastic. My only real issue with its graphics is that with the game running on the Unity engine, it has the same usual issues which always seem to pop up when using Unity. These can range from random slowdown, delayed loading times, and depending on how well the game has been coded, what on earth it's going to do to my graphics card. The game's levels are split up into two stages. You'll start off in stage 1 and you'll fight your way to the end where you'll then have to fight a mid-level boss. Once that's been done, you then move on to the second part of the stage and it's basically repeat the same process. The levels themselves are quite good, but they are a bit uneven with the difficulty as some stages are very well designed and laid out, yet others will leave you grinding your teeth and possibly swearing at the TV screen. So, with over 20 plus years of waiting for this sequel, is it worth it? And was it worth the wait? Well, I would say that if you are an older gamer and did grow up playing other ninja games like Shinobi, Strider and Ninja Gaiden, then yes, you'll like this one, and it is definitely for you. I wouldn't say that the game is perfect, it does have a fair few flaws with it, but all in all I really did enjoy the experience and I would highly recommend it. But I do think that the game is aimed at older gamers like myself rather than younger players, because it does feel as if the game is soaked in history and only older gamers will notice this. Well, that's it for this review guys, thank you for listening, thank you for watching and please subscribe.